Happy 1-1 portal. The things that I would normally do to get me, I've already done it. I cleansed the cards earlier because I lit my coals too early. It's still burning a little bit. Yeah, I lit the coals too early. And so I had to cleanse the cards before the coals went out. So yeah, that is that. Did you see the title? It's called Pivot to Survive. Pivot to Survive. Why do I say that? Okay. Not only have I been seeing a lot of closing of cycles, including my own, when it comes to certain things in my life, I know that the pivot that I speak of, not only for myself but also for the collective, is probably something that's been in the works for a while now, and it's not something that you're gonna have to. Hey Marilyn, hey girl. I pray that you lot can hear me. Should I put that more in front so that you lot can, yeah, so I'm not to the side. This pivot is something that has been in the works for a while. It's not something that it's just you're gonna have to find it off the top of your head or come up with some wonderful solution as to what you're going to pivot into. This has been in the works, and now it's time to really execute, really go for it. Really go for it. It can be a myriad of things. Make 1984 fiction again, my girl. What's good? It could be a myriad of things. Could be anything from changing your hair to changing your location. This pivot is very important, that you're at least entertaining the idea that you are clear, that you can't stay where you are at. And because of the way that just the way that the world moves, that time moves, you're going to find that you're going to find it very difficult to stay in one place forever. We're not in that space anymore where people work 40 years in the same job or live in the same place their entire life. It's not that. You know, people are going to have to pivot. And one of the observations that I've made when it comes to pivoting is what I've observed that celebrity is doing right now. You know, we've been bawling out, celebrities dead, mind your business, don't watch them, whatever. What they've done then is noticed or understood the assignment that people will not be tapping into celebrity in the way that they used to, and what they will do in what celebrity has done instead to keep you or keep us locked in is to actually reveal the truth of who and what they are. And that's what we've seen over the years with the who is that little man, Cat Williams last year, and the way we came into the year and his expose, which is still a little bit, yeah. And then with other people coming through, that brown kid, what's his name? Orlando Brown and such. You know, you've got the Jaguar Wrights of this world, and so on and so forth. So what celebrity has done is, okay, so you're not interested in this facade that we are dancing and singing with. Okay, so let us tell you the truth. Let's get really juicy. Let's get into it. Let's create some rumors. Let's get you lot talking about other things. You're not going to be talking about the art that we're creating. You're not going to be talking about the latest thing that we're wearing. No, you're not going to be talking about our little Nepo picnic. So, okay, let's get you lot talking. Energy is energy. Distraction is distraction. What I've said here, what I've written it down. I've put, in the moment celebrity was pronounced dead, celebrity started telling us the truth to stay alive. Those who predicted the deaths kept watching to prove their egos right, and are now just engrossed with a disdain. So do you remember when we were engrossed in celebrity, when it was like, some Pandemonia, Michael Jackson vibes. Yeah, Pandemonia. My God, my God. Now we're looking at them like, oh my God. Which I don't know which is worse, but all I know is energy is energy harvesting. Energy harvesting is energy harvesting. They don't really care if it's high vibes or low vibes. As long as they are getting your attention and your energy, it's going to keep that thing alive. And I think that this goes across the board when it comes to certain macro figures playing the game. Because Donny's moving mad. Donny has pivoted. Donny has pivoted. Listen, I'm not a fan of no politician. I don't really fuck around with politicians at all. I think they're all messed up. However, Donny has pivoted into something else, hasn't he? In the compared to his last term and this term, Donny's pivoted, and it's creating or keeping this machine going. And yeah, everybody's pivoting. Are you pivoting? Can you guys hit the like button when you come in? Because there's bare of you in, hardly any likes. Thank you so much. I was checking the way that I smiled the other day. You know when you do a half smile, it's not really, it's like in a picture. You know, you're in a picture, you just show your teeth, but my smile is like you can barely see the whites of my eyes when I smile. That's how I was checking it the other day. I was just thinking, Hey Destiny Diamond. Hey Popeye. Oh, thanks, Destiny Diamond. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, girl. Look, I wanted to also talk about another observation that I've made, but I haven't gathered enough intel. I haven't gathered enough information. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I have a hunch. There's a theory that I have, but I'm going to bring that to you closer to the Chinese New Year, because it's very, very like I've got some notes down, makes no sense only to me. So I'm going to continue to gather the dots with this one and then come back to you closer to the Chinese New Year, because it's got everything to do with the Four Horsemen. It's got everything to do with the Year of the Horse, and yeah, the year of this fire horse. And yeah, but it's not all doom and gloom, because there's new music out from Julie from Philly. I already said, I know I said celebrity, but I don't know if Julie says she ain't drinking the juice, and I want to believe it. So Julie from Philly's got new music out. Is the vibe of it is literally very telling of the energy that we're coming into this new year, into this spring. We're not into the new year yet, so I'm talking around end of March, beginning of April energy. And I like it. It's giving grown and sexy. It's giving inhibition gone. It's giving I don't really care what people think about me. It's giving summer fling. It's giving French Riviera. Is it? That's what it's giving. Because other than the doom and gloom, because it is there. There's nothing we can do about it. But again, these things are only going to be manifest if our energy is given in masses. We know that already. There's bare things they're talking about that ain't coming together because we're not giving it our energy. We're just like, oh, no, we're not doing that, and move on. Can we go on to the next thing? So, thank you, Destiny Diamond girl. Thank you. Thanks so much. I feel great. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel really, really good. So I've also got Moonology, because We're doing up new moon. New moon was yesterday. New moon in Capricorn or new moon in Sagittarius if you are with the Vedic astrology. I'm not biased over here. I'm just, I'm just a messenger. I'm going to try and deliver the message as quickly as I can and as precisely as I can. Shall we gong? Because I didn't gong last time. I had it right here and I was just like, why didn't I gong? So within, so without. As above, so below. I'm trying to remember. If it's you, then it's me. If it's me, then it's you. I think it's something like that, isn't it? Something like that. Our Divine Mother and Father who live within us, hallowed be thy name, our freedom come, your will be done in us as it is in you. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves. Through all lifetimes, timelines and levels of consciousness and misunderstandings, lead us not into temptation but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power, divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you the Almighty we give all of the glory forever and ever. Duran et. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's done, it's done, it's done. So it is and so it will be. Ashe. I invite my ancestors, my guides, my angels, my Orisha, my guardians of the sea, air, fire and ether into this space so that we can have a clear, precise reading about anything you need us to know at this time during the portal and the pivoting of, is it the pivoting of a collective? Is it individual pivoting? What is it pivoting? There's a pivot going on though. People are making drastic changes and the changes that you're making are your business, please. They're your business. They're not for everybody to know about, so that you can just take your time. You can do it in your time frame, your space. You can do it in private. You can do it without the evil eye on you. You can do it. Do you get it? Like, it's not for everybody to know what the fuck you're pivoting into. This is your business. So, but pivot you must. Okay, to survive. Pivot you must. Ayo. So, let's get into it. Pivot you must. Start with, I've got the art of divination here, so let's start here. The art of divination. Oh, there we go. Got 2 in blue. Anybody else having little throat problems? Or just me? Okay, this is really good because it's funny because the first one that I saw was invest and the second one that I saw was accountability, but I just saw account. I think I just saw account. I didn't even see nothing else. I just saw account and invest. And this is a good start. This is a good start when it comes to pivoting, because especially for my generation, Gen X will probably be the first generation of pensioners that either are really, really wealthy or really, really broke, because we haven't done the conventional thing that our parents and grandparents did, worked a job for 40 years, paid into a pension, and then we have that pension paying to us. Or if we live in a nanny state, we have this pension that we're going to get paid. We're not getting that pension, my G's. We're not getting a state pension, and many of us who haven't worked a 9 to 5 or a government job in over a decade are definitely not getting no type of pension. I know I'm not getting no pension. I've never worked a job that's given me a pension in my life. So invest. You've got to start investing, and you have to start investing quickly. There's so much information out about investment at this time. There are so many videos. There are so many different avenues in ways that you can invest, and invest with very little, but invest you must. If you haven't got an ISA, I don't know what you're doing. If you haven't got a private savings account, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not dabbling a little bit in the stock market, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not, what's the other thing that I've got a little bit of Bitcoin, but I'm not in it the way I'm supposed to be in it. I don't know if I'm in it, or I don't know what my Bitcoin account is doing. If I'm honest, like I swear I haven't seen that thing in years, but I know I have one. I know I definitely have one, and it is investigating how we are going to be moving, how we are going to be moving our money around and taking accountability for it. Remember, I told you I loved watching those versus programs. So the other day I watched Middle Class versus Millionaires, and what I could tell from the comments, let alone the program itself, that what was very obvious between the middle class and the millionaires was the mindset. Was the mindset most of all, how they saw themselves and the system, and how they moved in that, and that would determine their monetary wealth. And there was a lot of excuses being made with the middle class, and they're not even working class, they're the middle class, and the excuses were diabolical. And listening to the millionaires, you could see that yes, it had a lot to do with, how and where you were born, but also it had a lot to do with your mindset. There was a millionaire that was born into it, and there was also a millionaire there that came from nothing. So it was definitely something where you have to, whatever your wounds surrounding wealth are, these are something to be looked at in this time. This is where you have to pivot, you have to change your mind, you have to move accordingly, align yourself, your mindset to where it is that you think you should be financially, where you think you should be. If things are really bad for you, it's worth asking yourself how you got there. Are you having the right conversations? The conversations that you're having in your circle, in your personal, your tight circle. What type of conversations are you lot having? Do you even talk about money? Do you talk about how you could possibly expand your wealth? Are you looking at how you could possibly invest in yourself in order to grow your wealth, whether it be in business, your education, whatever it is? Are these the conversations that you're having? Because if you're not having these conversations with the people closest to you, then I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you all, because you're stagnant because of the mirrors that are looking at you. If people are not looking to pivot themselves and expand themselves, I don't know. I don't know. So it says here invest, but if you choose to make your moves using your own rules, oh, this nose ring's going to embarrass me. Hold on. Using your own rules, be prepared to fight a duel with the non-believers. Because really that is, when you invest in yourself and invest in pivoting yourself forward, there's going to be a lot of haters. So we're going to go back to what I said at the very beginning, and this is your business. It's not for you to be telling everybody. Facebook don't need to know what y'all do. TikTok and them thing don't need to know what y'all do. Even here in YouTube, we don't need to know. We just need to see the results at the end of it, okay? No matter how long that takes you. If you have to disappear for a minute, do that. You know what I mean? And pop back out on them. See it? So the accountability, it says here, I've been hurting, and it's not an excuse, but it's a reason. It's like something happened in life for a lifetime or a season. The season is over. Remember I told you about reimagining the inner child without trauma. It sounds whimsical, it sounds nonsensical even, but it's possible to imagine the inner child without trauma, to focus much more on these beautiful moments in your childhood, because there were pockets. There were pockets. Focus more on those than on the trauma and the hardships that you faced. I don't know if I'm oversharing. I'm going to try not to overshare by leaving it as, trying to leave out as much details as possible. But I had a realization over the weekend that I've been playing victim. Whole time I'm the perpetrator. I'll explain. In my relationships, the men that I loved, because there were men that I didn't love in relationships, but the men that I did love in the relationships that I've been in, I have definitely played the victim. I've definitely played the woe is me, up until this weekend when I was just like, oh shit. Then I kind of did a WandaVision move. You know about WandaVision, that Wanda in the Avengers and Vision, and they did a spin-off program called WandaVision, and she created this whole world in her imagination. She used her psychic powers, her witchy powers, to manipulate an entire town to cater to what she believed was perfection in her world. I didn't really do that. I think I did more like, I was hurt, and so I hurt people back. But I did it I played the long game, and I did it slowly. I'm just accountability. I did my revenge game very, very slowly, very meticulously, almost unnoticeable to me. I didn't really notice that that's what I was doing, but I noticed. The reason why this came up was because an old love came into my vortex, and I was like, could I forgive you? You know what I mean? Like, could I really explore this again with you? And my answer had to be ultimately no, because I haven't, I don't forgive easily. So because of that, I would slowly torture you without even really knowing that that's what I was doing, until you was just a shell of yourself. I did that already. I did that to somebody, and I'm not saying it was good or bad. It's just what happened. And so again, this pivoting, I understand now that the energy that it takes to keep that type of revenge alive. Who remembers that program Revenge? Do you not remember that program Revenge? Do you remember it? Oh man, that program was brilliant. It was that. It was like playing the long game to get revenge on something or people that hurt you, but unconsciously. So the program Revenge, the girl was very conscious about her revenge. She'd done that. She'd manipulated that. She'd cooked that up for years. But my revenge was so, I didn't realize I was doing it. I just thought, okay, then let's just get back together again. And over the years, I can see how I broke that man down, boy. I broke that man down, and I broke him down to the point of just being literally a shell of himself. And still to this day. And now I was like, oh shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't give your energy away for free, man. Don't let anybody come and bring and harvest your energy, because at the end of the day, you're tired. You're tired, and you don't know why you're fucking tired. You're tired because you're still giving energy to something that did you something, that wronged you, that made you feel some type of way. Yo, you've got to let it go. I'm not saying that you got to forgive it, but bitch, you got to let it go, because it's draining you. You're tired. That person is a shell of themselves. I'm not laughing, okay? That person is a shell of themselves, and you had something to do with that. I'm talking to myself. I had something to do with that. I had a lot to do with that. So when this old love came up, and I was like weighing up the pros and the cons of it all. I was just like, I already know I'm going to destroy you. I know that I am. So again, this comes back to investment and accountability. Are you going to invest in something that has already been? And especially if that something was messy, are you going to re-enter that? Are you able to re-enter that with a completely clean slate, clean heart, and emotion to move forward? Or are you investing in this thing to catch revenge? Are you going to catch your lick, but getting your lick back and them thing there? Don't do it. Take it from your elder. Don't do it, because you'll be tired. You wake up one day 50 tired. You'll just be like, why am I so fucking tired? Oh. Like, oh. So I had to forgive it. I had to forgive it, and I had to wish people peace. And what else did I wish them? I can't remember what I wished them. The reason why I'm looking, because I don't want to. I wish everybody. I wish everybody exactly what they deserve. But in this instance, I'm trying to see. Okay, look. I said there. I wish them both peace, harmony, and ease. I wish them both peace, harmony, and ease. Now, I really do. Like, and I don't even want to think about people's children again. Like, that's what I wish you. I wish you peace, harmony, and ease. Okay, because I can see that your shit is very, very discombobulated, and I think that my energy towards you may have something to do with that. And especially if I was to get back in close proximity to some people's children, I think that I would cause a lot of unconscious damage. So just be careful about what you're reinvesting yourself into, and take accountability for how you actually can move. Okay? I feel like that was oversharing, boy. But that was for somebody. That was for somebody who's really running around like victim. They really did them something. You got your lick back. You got your lick back, and you got it back worse. Okay? Just let it go now. Just let it go. 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 Let's see what these tarot cards are saying. Because I'm telling you, because you know me already, yeah, I do get a little bit funny when it comes to these matters of the heart, and I only bring this shit up if I absolutely have to. But I know somebody needs to hear it. There's some old energies floating around, and wanting and needing to be seen and heard, and you need to be 100% clear with yourself about where you stand with that. You need to be, it says here ultimatum. It says here ultimatum. You need to be 100% clear about where you stand, and if you want to reinvest in something from the old, but you must take accountability for how the old made you feel, and if you have forgiven that. Messenger. That's all I am. That's all I am. Okay? See what the angels got to say about that. Let's see. It's really getting on my nerves. Let's see what the angels have to say about that. Okay, they said ask. They said ask. I can't really see. It's a few that fell down, but I'm just taking one from the top. It says, ask us to help you in this situation. We will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Ask for help. Ask for help. Ask for help, because you've obviously not navigated yourself through this thing properly by yourself, clearly. Clearly, they're saying, look, talk to us. Let us help you. And you've also got, like, with the angels, remember I told you, the angels live in the music. So do the demons, but the angels live in the music. So look out for some of the messages that you're hearing in music and song and these things here, because I'm not telling you don't revisit things, but just be clear about why you're investing, and if you are over the past. Okay? And if you're not over the past, let that go as well. But just be clear. Me, I'm over the past now. I've had to be, because I've seen the errors of my ways when I'm not over the past, when I hang on to it, and what happens to the other party because of my energy and how I move. So I'm having to change my energy. I'm having to pivot. I'm having to pivot. Okay? To for myself first, more than anything else, for myself first. I'm having to pivot. All right, let's see what Making Magic Oracle has got to say. Have we got any more messages for this? Yes, for this portal. Yes, we do. We have two. We have Breaking Bad Habits. Breaking Bad Habits screenshot. And it says here, self-acceptance and excellent mental health. Self-acceptance, this accountability, will give you excellent mental health. It will give you excellent mental capacity to pivot and to propel yourself into a completely new timeline and reality. If you can just now at this point release old habits, release the past, release what happened and what went down. You see me, right? I want to get to a point where I can be in a loving relationship as if it was the first time, as if I have never been hurt before. That's my goal. I want to enter into something as if I've never been hurt before, and just take that thing for what it is, take that experience for what it is, take that person for who they are, and not look or be triggered by the past. Listen, Angie, one thing about me, yeah, I'm definitely going to run to Discover Weekly to let me know about what's going on behind the scenes, subconsciously with me. I'm definitely going to go to Discover Weekly for that. So that's funny. And I told you already, this energy, this is us celibate girlies. I don't think we have to do this for much longer, y'all. I don't think we have to do this for much longer. This has all got to do with all of this, because I know I'm over it. I'm very over it, mancha. So that's very interesting, babes. That's very interesting. Every week, don't play with me. Every week, every single week, I'm on that Discover Weekly like it's my tarot reader. What do you read? What do you read? Hello, Mushy Mush. Mushy's been moving a bit mad. She said hi. Did you hear her? You okay, Bobby? She's been moving a little bit mad. I told you that she attacked me a couple of weeks ago. So she attacked me again yesterday. And it was so calculated. I was just so disappointed in her and how she was moving. I was just like, wait, I'm telling them because I love you, but it was my experience. So I get to tell them. Hold on, what's that on your head? What's that? Good girl. Good girl. I love you, but I'm telling them how you was moving, which was absolutely diabolical yesterday, wasn't it? It was diabolical. And she scratched up my leg. And it still hurts, Mushy. It still hurts. I had to kick her out of my bedroom and everything, like, and just, she was out the whole evening. She wasn't happy. She wasn't happy. But we made up today, innit, Mush? We've had no drama today. We've had no problems. We've been really, really good. Innit, Bob? We shared a tin of sardines today for dinner. Isn't it, Bobs? Isn't it? Alright, let's see Breaking Bad Habits. What are you talking about? Woo, girl. Says the Empress. Says creativity. The Empress is the all of the queens in one, isn't it? And this is what you must become. This is what you will become if you break these bad habits. You'll be back in the long time since we've seen the Empress. We haven't seen the Empress in a minute. We haven't seen the High Priestess in a minute. Because let me take this out. Because some of you haven't been moving correctly, and you don't even know that you haven't been moving correctly because it's been a subconscious kind of thing. So yeah, let it all go. Let it go. Let it go. There you go. And then we've got the Felix Felicis, a power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. Screenshot. Lucky serendipitous events. Because you know you've pivoted now. Your mind is on your money and your money's on your mind. You're not really focused on the past. You're I can't say forgiven, but what you have done is let it go. You've just let it the fuck go. You see it. So yeah, I like that. I love a Summer Walker. But yeah, I'm over it, man. Yeah. I'm just letting you lot know. I'm very, very over celibacy at this time. Coming into my 4th year. For what? No, it's been necessary though. It's been necessary. I sound bitter, but it's been long. It's been a long road. It's been a really long road, and I'm over it. Oh my God, I'm over it. You know, but still, you know, the boundaries are put down and the self-worth is intact, and you know, it's not just going to be an anything. You get me? An anybody thing, you know? Absolutely not. It's absolutely not. But I'm over it, boy. Very, very over it. And if like me, you still don't have a lover or a safe space to explore all of those things, put it into creativity. Put it into your creativity. You will get the same level of satisfaction, I promise you. Okay? Alright, let's see this Felix Felicios power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. Why? Why? Tarot, tell me why. Oh. Hi, Starseed. Night. That's good. Hit like button when you come in, my lovelies. Thank you. Please don't forget. Also, can we just put out some special healing love to our Decree? Because I know she had an operation recently. So just sending out some love to our Decree. Praying that you're healing and on the mend. Got the sun card. I tried to wear my sun necklace, but because I wore my neff, they kept banging and clanking, and it wasn't a cohesive flow. You get me? So I didn't wear it, but I was going to wear the sun card today. It says clarity. It says clarity, and it's also, remember, the most positive card. It's a 19. Today we get clarity. Let's pray. Let's pray. Be clear. Be clear about how you're going to pivot. Be clear about how you must pivot. And if there's anything that is underneath the surface, beyond your sight, ask for things to come forward and to be clear so that you know what to do. You know what work you need to do and how you need to clear that so that you can move forward. You get me? You get me? Because nobody wants a bitter ex-wife. Nobody wants a bitter ex-wife. You heard? What's the angel saying? Breaking Bad Habits and the Sun. We got the Empress. All major arcanas, you know. I'm gonna take this one at the bottom. All major arcanas so far with the tarot. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Empress, we've got the Sun card. And then it says here, I don't know. It says here, there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. Stay delulu in your outcome. That's what that says. These glasses are. Stay delulu in your outcome. That's what that says. Okay? That's what that's saying. Alright. I mean, we ain't been here too long. So, let's go back to the art of divination. Go back to the art of divination. What's coming up for us? Another theme. Solidarity. Solidarity and love. Who knew this was going to be a love reading? Because it's cute. I like it for us. Solidarity and love. Solidarity. My anxiety and unpaid bills give me the chills, but the love I have around me gives me will. Focus on the outcome. Stay delulu in your outcome. Stop worrying about the things that you know. What's the mantra? Whoever can give me the mantra, I'll pull you a card right now. What's the mantra? What's the mantra, you lot? What's the mantra? What's the mantra? Love. Imagine the universe was made in the likeness of you. Did you hear that? Shall I repeat that? Imagine the universe was made in the likeness of you. Imagine that. Imagine it was a mirror of you. It's just showing you yourself. Everything you do, everything you think, everything you say. It's just showing you yourself. For real, for real. Solidarity, solidarity, solidarity with what? For what? With furthermore, let me pull out the fairy. Should I pull out the fairies? Because something's telling me that the Lovers wants to come out again, but it's already come out. So I'm going to use a different tarot deck to see if we get it, because that's what I'm feeling. Solidarity. There is solidarity in all of that at this time for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. I know that you're is it? We've got the 10 of Cups. I'm going to keep this one as well. We've got the 10 of Cups. Solidarity. Wow, spare everything. Flipped it over. We've got the 10 of Cups. And we've got the 3 of Wands. So for the 10 of Cups, we've got an emotional, fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust, solidarity. And with that, we also got plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. I have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. And for love, we got this is all very exciting, very beautiful, very aspiring. But I should have bought my diary to show you. Like, I bought a new diary for 2026 for my work. And it's this artist whose name escapes me. Honestly, I can't even try to visualize what the name is. He's a modern day artist. He's not like a Renaissance artist. He's a modern day artist and paints these pictures of these couples and these women from like the 1940s, and it's vibes. I want to be all of the women in these paintings. Vibes. It's giving with love. We've got the 5 of Cups. It says here, Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. You got to take some risks in love, it's saying. You got to take some risks. If it frightens you, then do it. Okay? And I'm not talking like frightened for your safety or frightened for your mental health. I mean, just frightens you that it's going to pivot you into a completely new reality. And for many of us who have been doing up solitude, have been doing up celibacy, have been doing up Lone Ranger, I think that this is a year where things change and truly pivot for us, because I want that. I don't know about you lot, but I want that. The last 1 year that we had was 2017. So if you're looking for themes surrounding this year, 2017 would be a really good year to look back on. Also interesting to look at the technology of 2017, and how we moved within it. It will also give you ideas of what you may need to be doing right now at this time. I know that I was just getting into social media. I was just turning myself into an Instagram hoe. Yes, I was a thirst trapper. I was on there every single day. I was oversharing and I was begging for the attention of only one particular person, which had me fucked up. Okay. This time I look forward to letting whoever he is, maybe even she is, know that I don't have social media. I don't have social media. I won't even tell them about YouTube. They can find YouTube by themselves, but I don't have IG, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Facebook. And so you're going to have to communicate and contact me in the old fashioned ways, because I want that. I want that. Please and thank you. Thank you and please. Let's get one more from Making Magic Oracle, and then we'll get Moonology and as a closing card, and then we can go. Oh no, we didn't get an angel for all of that. So 10 of Cups, three of Wands, and 5 of Cups for love and solidarity. And the angels say what? Angels say what? Angels say what? I love it. I mean, I wasn't expected to do a love reading, but that's what I'm doing right now. Reward yourself. Those of us who have really... yeah. Reward yourself. Reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy and mood. So keeping your energy, mood and motivation at a consistently high level. It's the picture. My ears are popping. Spent so long in the bath today. Ears be popping. Reward yourself. With love and solidarity. I mean, you deserve it. You deserve it. You've worked towards it. I mean, I would be lying if I even tried to tell you, like, I don't care about those things. I care about those things, okay? And I was talking to, like, one of my sisters, and she's 68. Yeah, she's 68, 67, she's 68 this year. And she was saying that she's looking forward to, like, a new love affair, you get me, that new, she's looking forward to it. And I thought about it, I was just like 68, 67, and it's been many years, decades since she last was in anything. And so I was thinking to myself, well, man, I've got to stay delulu in my outcome. That's because that's what I want. Do you know what I mean? Like, I definitely would love to, I love the honeymoon season. I love it. I love the honeymoon season, but in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, ups and downs in relationships and stuff. But if we stay consistently kind and considerate and loving towards each other, we can stay in the honeymoon season for as long as we want to. Please, God, can we? Can we? Because normally, you know what fucks up honeymoon season? Baggage. Baggage always fucks up the honeymoon season. Somebody gets triggered or somebody, do you know what I mean? And then they move mad and then the communication breaks down and all the things. Well, that's my experience anyway. So I'm just letting you lot know, like, let it go, let it go, let the past go. Let the past love energies go completely and really focus on just a fresh, clean slate. Something flipped over. A fresh, clean slate with no animosity. Told you already, no one loves and no one likes an ex-wife. No one likes a bitter ex-wife. No one likes a bitter ex-husband. You heard? Have faith in your dreams, which is what I'm trying to tell you. Have faith in your dreams. You know how long I haven't done black nails for, but I love them. They really look cute on this. I love a black nail. I haven't done them for ages though, because when a black nail gets chipped, whew, it's beyond ratchet. Alright, bomb. Waxing crescent moon. Let's have a look. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about the best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep the faith. Attuned to the moon, I am focused on what I want. Additional meaning for this card. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Huh? Y'all. Stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as events unfold. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. The teaching. The waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. Pivot. If the way that you've been moving hasn't worked or is not working, pivot. Try something else. Try a different route. Try a different way, a different method. Something. But you need to pivot. Some of you are still locked into this whole twin flame narrative. You need to pivot. You need to pivot. No one's not saying that person isn't your soul's mirror or all of the things that they're supposed to be, and they haven't unlocked and opened you up to and done all the things. No one's not saying that, but some of you need to pivot. Some of you need to choose something else now at this point, because we're not in we're not in this constant cycle of healing. Surely one must get to a space where we feel strong enough, capable, confident enough to move forward in whatever it is that we are choosing to do at this time, but not with the the baggage of healing. I told you, no one likes a bitter ex. No one. No one. So stop being the bitter ex, wanting to try something new with somebody else. That's ridiculous. You have to really release all of that now at this point, and try to just go in with a like childlike naivety. You get me? Not that you are childlike or naive, but that same awe. You know, when little kids, they see each other, they don't even know each other. They're so cute and in love and sweet and all the things. Just all the things. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You can't let the past dictate your future, your present. Well, you can't let the past dictate your present, because your present will dictate your future. So you have to let it go, let it go. I don't know the tune of that song, but you know what I'm talking about, innit? Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Okay, babe. And that's your reading for the 1-1 portal. I'll see you soon. I'll see you for the whatever it is that I see you next in. And thank you so much for your continued support and love. And if you want a private reading, you can catch me on www.mamadproducts.co.uk. And if you want to join me over on Patreon for journal prompting, 5 aspects of the soul, or book club, you can come over there, because there's things are going on over there too. All right, my loves. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I love you. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.